Hey friends, if you're in the thick of planning high school science and wondering, should we try Apologia Biology Self-Paced, I've got you. I'm Wendy, a homeschooling mom of 5, soon to be 6, and this year we're walking through Apologia Biology Self-Paced with my high schooler. So in this video, I'm sharing how it worked, what we're loving, what's been a little tricky, and how it's honestly freed me up without sacrificing depth or biblical truth. Because science doesn't have to be overwhelming, and you don't have to carry it all on your shoulders. Let's walk through it together. So first off, what is Apologia Biology Self-Paced? This is a complete Christ-centered college prep biology course designed specifically for homeschool high schoolers. It's hosted entirely online. Your student logs in, watches their daily video lessons, and then works through reading, notebooking, labs, and assignments at their pace. Here's what's included: a digital textbooks with optional audio narration, daily video lessons that break everything down into manageable pieces, step-by-step lab demonstrations so you're not left trying to figure it all out on your own, auto-graded quizzes and tests. Yes, you heard that right. A complete suggested schedule to follow, but with room to adjust. My teen opens up his dashboard each morning, sees exactly what to do that day, and gets to work. There's very little daily involvement required from me unless he wants to discuss something or needs help. Honestly, it feels like I've hired a private biology tutor that's available 24/7. But let's talk about what's working really well for us. Number one, it builds independence. This is probably my favorite part. My son checks the dashboard, watches the videos, reads the assigned section, and answers the notebooking questions on his own. He's learning not just biology, but responsibility, self-management, and how to follow through. I do regular check-ins, but he's doing the heavy lifting, and I love that. Number two, it's rich without being overwhelming. The videos are clear and engaging, the textbook is well written, and the labs actually make sense. It's rigorous, yes, but it doesn't feel crushing. It feels doable. I've seen my son grasp concepts like genetics and cell structure without me having to reteach every single thing, and that's a win. Number three, it's gospel-centered. Every lesson points back to God as the creator, not in a forced or cheesy way, but in a way that invites worship, wonder, and reverence for how intricately God works when he designed life. That worldview alignment matters deeply to our family. It's multimodel learning. You've got reading, video, hands-on labs, notebooking, and audio narration. It's great for visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learners. My son learns best by seeing and doing, so the lab demos and visuals have made all the difference. Of course, no curriculum is perfect, and here are a few things to keep in mind before diving in. The labs take planning. While Apologia does walk you through the labs with video demonstration, you still need to gather materials ahead of time, especially if you're doing dissections. Those require a little prep. I've went ahead and ordered some ahead of time from Nature's Workshop Plus. Some families just watch the demos and skip the hands-on part. That's totally fine if it works for your goals, but it's something to consider. Your teen needs some independence. This isn't a hand-holding curriculum. There's plenty of support, but your student needs to be able to follow directions, keep pace, and ask for help when needed. If your teen is brand new to self-paced learning, you might want to sit with them for the first few weeks until they get the hang of it. The next thing is it's meaty. This course is thorough. It takes time. So if your schedule is already packed, you'll want to be intentional about blocking out space for biology. Rushing through modules just to stay on track can actually rob your student of real understanding. So who is this course actually for? Families who want a strong, Christ-centered science course. Teens who are ready or learning to work independently. Homeschool parents who don't want to teach biology from scratch, students who enjoy video-based learning and a self-paced model. And with that said, the value is in there. You're getting video instruction, you're getting lab demos, you're getting a full textbook, you're getting a notebook, auto grading, and a schedule all woven into one system. So it's a lot of weight off your plate. Now, just because it's self-paced doesn't mean I'm totally hands off. I do weekly check-ins. I look over his notebook. We talk about what he's learning, and I jot down notes in my home management and homeschool planner, especially during our Sunday prep. If something is hard, we pause. If he's breezing through, I adjust the schedule. And when I'm tired or sick or baby brain is real, biology keeps moving without me starting from scratch. It's independence with accountability, which is what we want for our teens right now. So is Apologia Biology Self-Paced a good fit for your teen? If you want a curriculum that teaches truth, builds students' confidence, and gives you margin without sacrificing depth, this might be it. I'll link it below so you can check it out, plus a discount. Drop your questions in the comments. I'd love to help however I can. And if this was helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and send this to another homeschool mom trying to figure out high school science. And just a reminder, as you plan, God's not asking you to carry this year in your own strength. He equips those he calls, and you were called to this. You've got this because he's got you. Check out this next video to see what else we're using from Apologia for science this year.